Jawa James here for ClubJ.net. I'm here with John Jackson Miller, the author of Kenobi and the new book, A New Dawn. We're hanging out in the back of the Del Rey booth here with these fine boxes.
There used to be many more boxes, but we have been giving away books.
we actually have a place to sit back here finally.
Yes.
So how was Comic-Con for you?
Comic-Con was exciting and exhausting. We introduced the new book Star Wars A New Dawn with the special advanced readers edition, which was exclusive to the convention. And yes, there used to be boxes way over my head here, but I've been signing constantly. And also we did a panel here with Dave Filoni and Vanessa Marshall from the Rebels TV series talking about A New Dawn. And then, of course, also out here, this is when we've got the release this week of Star Wars Kenobi in paperback. So,
all right, and it's got that fine Legends label on it,
which is exactly the only difference between this book before and this book now. It's got the word Legends, and it's slightly smaller.
It's more portable.
Yes, it's compact.
All right, so tell us about A New Dawn.
Star Wars A New Dawn takes place several years after Episode 3 and several years before the beginning of the Star Wars Rebels series. This is in a period in which the Empire is really ginning up production. It's really trying to consolidate its control over the existing Rebel territory, Republic territories, and work out to get ready to start grabbing more. One of the things that I get into a little bit in the book is that the Republic was not a very expansive organization for a long time. It was more of a trading organization, and it wasn't really interested in, well, let's go conquer everything. The Emperor, of course, has a completely different opinion about things, and so we see that over the course of the years between Episode 3 and Episode 4, clearly the Empire has ramped up production and made huge numbers of Star Destroyers and things like that. And it struck me that there would necessarily be thousands of resource worlds on which the Emperor would be
harnessing the resources,
taking control, and making life miserable for the people who live there.
Yeah, and one of the parallels you drew to real life was your work on this Soviet Union studies and how they industrialized to, again, state control.
In real life, over the course of about 25 years, the Soviet Union went from being an agrarian economy to an industrial one, but only at the cost of over 20 million lives, as they moved people around and forced people to do jobs that they hadn't done before. This is obviously not an exact parallel to that, but I wanted to ring some of the same notes as we look at this planet, this particular planet that we detail in A New Dawn, and show that there is a human side, or an organic side, if we prefer, to all of the horrible things that the Empire is doing. Kanan, our masterless Jedi from Rebels, is one of millions of people that are displaced, doing what he has to do to get by, to do he's trying to make his way through the galaxy himself by not getting into any imperial entanglement, so to speak. He doesn't want to get involved with anything. He just wants to make his money, go to the
stay
cantina,
off the radar.
Go to the cantina and have fun. Exactly.
There we go.
And of course, the fun thing about this book is he doesn't really get the chance to make that decision on his own. We take things out of his hands. The same thing for Hera, who is the would-be revolutionary in this book. She doesn't look upon Kanan as anybody who is worth recruiting. She's not even looking at recruiting at this point in time. But we set up a series of events where they do have to take things into their own hands and do something against the Empire, something that's completely unplanned, and it really is a fun sort of caper in for me, it's familiar. It's in the tradition of what we used to do in Knights of the Old Republic, where it's a once we get rolling, it is frenetic activity straight through to the end.
Wow. So, with Hera and Kanan in there, are there other faces that you introduced that characters you developed on your own that also play a big part?
we have an Imperial captain, Captain Sloane, who represents sort of this new generation of people who have come of age during the Imperial era. She is on her first captaincy of a Star Destroyer in this book, and we see through her a bit of what she's having to go through to get by. And of course, we also have this fun figure that is in this book, Count Demetrius Vidian. He is the Emperor's efficiency expert.
Oh my goodness, efficiency expert.
Under the Republic, he was one of those guys who was a corporate turnaround artist. Mm-hmm. He was one of those people who would write in our world, would write books and do lectures about motivational speaking about how to turn organizations around. He's recreated all these different industries and corporations, and in fact, he himself has been recreated because he's a cyborg. He's recreated himself to be more efficient, and he's been tapped by the Emperor to go around sorting some of the various supply industries out, and in particular, the world that Kanan is on gets a visit from this character because they produce something that is vital for Star Destroyers, and Hera is interested in this guy and his methods and why people keep disappearing whenever he goes anywhere. And that becomes part of the storyline. We really try to look at how the Empire corrupts and hijacks and makes use of the various existing things that the Republic already had. The Republic had surveillance by commercial companies. The Republic had certainly had its own all the mining guilds and everything else that they worked with.
The corporate interests.
All the corporate interests. Well, we get to see the Emperor's hand in here, operating through Count Vidian and also through the Imperial Navy, through Sloane. We get to see this is part of that period where he's taking control and getting more of, and there's less and less freedom by all these people and players that have been around for years.
All right. Anything else you want to say about A New Dawn?
It's just a really fun book, and it is out in audiobook and ebook and hardcover the same day, September 2nd. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's reactions to it.
Well, we're looking forward to reading it. Kenobi was such a strong book that everybody raved about.
Yeah, this book really was.
So if you didn't get it in hardcover, pick it up in paperback here.
Yeah, it's probably still out there in hardcover in some places. Yeah, I'm just so gratified with the reaction that this book has gotten. Just the other night, it got the Scribe Award for Best Original Tie-In Novel in the Speculative Fiction category for the year from the International Association of Media Tie-In Writers. I think it's just a wonderful testament to the folks behind the scenes at Random House and at Lucasfilm, that they were willing to take a chance on a book which didn't have any space battles in it, didn't have any lightsaber fights in it. It was really much more of a Western, and it was many years getting it from the original idea to the page, and I'm just delighted that we got to do it.
Very cool. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the con and you get some sleep and rest your signing arm. You went through about 4,000 books over the course of the weekend signing.
Yes, so it's been an adventure.
All right, and we'll see you some other time soon.
All right, thank you.